Here.
Here.
And pledge.
Here.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3, discussion and possible approval of minutes from the July 2026 Commissioners meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Zach.
Yes.
Ruth.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Item 4, discussion and possible approval of payment of purchase orders that were denied in the previous meeting.
I don't think we have any.
No action. Item 5, review purchase orders generated by the Grady County governing bodies during the current and previous month and authorize or deny payments of such purchase orders.
Okay, we have 3 Rush Spring senior citizens. Proper purchasing procedures were not followed. It should have been opened on July 1st for $144, and it was for the copier printer service contract. We do that every month. I will notify David. Rush Springs Fire Department invoice dated before the PO.
Yeah, he called me when he got that quote, he didn't pick those caps up till July 12th, so the quote and the invoice are the same day. And those caps weren't ready for pickup until July 12th. So, I should have followed through on that, but I don't
Okay.
think I even noticed it.
Sheriff canine horses. Items purchased that are not listed on PO. $3.03 over.
Yeah.
It's for a new canine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
what was that PO number? Probably
271169.
Okay.
And I think what they're saying is you bought more than what,
It went over
Yeah.
$8
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but you bought other things than what
yeah,
the PO
that,
said.
yeah.
That's what it is the PO just said dog food and there were
And,
2 other
yeah.
things bought.
we bought,
Okay, Highway District 3, invoice dated before the PO. And this was forgot about, and this was for $306, and this was for, what was that for?
Sure.
That's for our.
Microsoft, your exchange, your
Yeah, mine and
emails.
Douglas Dukes
Yeah.
and District 3.
You wanna talk?
We're aware of it, we'll
Yeah.
take care of it next,
Okay.
it'll be,
You wanna go on and approve Rush Springs and you just talk to them?
yes, yes.
I make a
Go
motion to
ahead.
approve.
I'll second.
Zach.
Yes.
Ruth.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Excuse me, Glenn. Says no badge.
Okay.
Alright, item 6, public comments. Nobody signed in. Item 7, new business.
I have something real quick, on the dive team, I wanna get that put on the agenda to discuss, I'd like to bring the dive team commanders in and discuss that
the dive team has not cost this county a penny. And disbanding them, I think, is a bad thing, but I think we need to put that on the agenda and discuss it then, so.
We did not talk about disbanding, we just said we weren't going to fund them.
Right, well,
that's it.
there was a phone call made that told me they're being disbanded.
I don't,
There's a couple problems. First of all, that was never discussed, and second, when the discussion of that happened, it was an executive session. Should've never come out of executive session,
You're right,
so.
absolutely right. So,
Uh,
do we wanna put it on the agenda to discuss at a later time?
Yeah, I'm good with putting it on the agenda, so we can all
I'll
talk
get it
about
put
it.
next week, cause
Yeah.
I've got one of the commanders here today from the dive team, but I'll get them both up here next week. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
alright, thank you.
Item 8, discussion and possible approval of the 26-27 Grady County budget and submit it to the excise board.
so we're just submitting it to the excise board for them to go over, and then if they approve it, then it's good? Okay.
I'll make a motion to submit it to the excise board.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Is there anything to sign on this, or is it just an approval?
uh,
Is there anything to sign on
No.
this, or is it just? Item 9, discussion and possible approval of the 2025-2026 CFA report.
Motion to approve?
I'll second it.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Is there anything to sign on this one?
Mhm.
Is there anything to sign on this one?
You sign the first page. Since I got you here, you can go ahead and sign it. You can go ahead and you go ahead and sign it.
Everybody can sign.
You can sign it.
it off there.
That's exactly.
I'll have to let you do it if you don't know, baby.
She makes phone calls, so get over there and sign this.
Yep.
I think your signature is worse than mine.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It was a lot longer when I started this.
And you struck it.
And after 4 years, it has shrunk.
I believe it, I understand.
Cindy? Clerk? Yep. Okay.
Everybody's in line.
Almost. Seven. Already. Like it was just Christmas.
I know, I told somebody the other day at the store, I'm like, "Happy Christmas," and
I
I'm
know.
turning around.
I know.
She's like, don't even say it.
There's this one, Cindy. I'm doing great. So far. It's early. You want Micah?
You're the little tiny one.
You never know. Okay, so everything looks hot.
Item 10, discussion and possible approval of the 2025-2026 inventory summary reports. And it looks like that everybody turned one in except Ellick Senior Citizen, Rush Springs Senior Citizen, and Tuttle Senior Citizens.
Better than the nice.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Yes.
Gary.
Alright, Item 11, discussion and possible action regarding contingency planning for county operations, including temporary office locations and department relocations should prolonged repair and/or renovation work at the Grady County Courthouse become necessary. So the more that I kinda talked to Mike about this, the more I kinda got scared that we're gonna have some major issues after we smoke bomb these toilets. And we might have a real, you know what, show on our hands with your money. So we kinda need to put this on the agenda and talk about it and decide what we wanna do if this becomes a large ordeal.
I did talk to Jason Friday, I talked to Judge Kirkland Friday, Carolyn and Cindy went over to Chickasha Avenue to see if that was workable, if we had to do it. The chiller's going out, it's gonna cost $50,000 to fix it. If we run that bomb and this lines blow out, we would be up creek, cause we don't have anywhere to put anybody. So I feel like we need to put the brakes on the annex and we need to start on the courthouse. Judge Kirkland said right now the bathrooms are working. I know Micah's got a smell. He said that we could possibly move the jurors into another area. The judges were totally on board with trying to get the church ready to move over there. Mike's gonna have surgery, so he's gonna be able to point and tell him what to do. I think we need to do the courthouse first.
And we do have, between my office and judge's office, there is air conditioning problems going on and it's so loud. And then it's also smelling like smoke too. So we had to shut it off over the weekend.
And
So
Cindy's
they
air
did.
conditioner's been
Yeah.
down for,
Hasn't had air conditioning since the end of May.
Right.
How quick will it take to get that ready to move?
just
Is that-
depends on what everybody wants. But to me, it would be better to go and start on the courthouse, the judge part first, the judicial part, because Carolyn's gonna get ready to send out statements. I do think everything that we need is, if you start sending out stuff, you might wanna put, hey, heads up, we're possibly gonna be here. I think we need to limit people to a wallet, their cell phone, and their keys. No backpacks, no purses. Because if we go over to the health department building, we can't disrupt the health department totally. I mean, they've got a flow and we can't go in there and say, oh, now it's gotta be this way. I mean, I know they'll work with us and we need to get a hold, probably talk to Darren, but,
We could make you, there's an entrance on the exterior of that building
Yeah.
where nobody would have to come in that shared hallway. Everybody that was coming to do courthouse business could come in from.
the only thing is that would take up office space that's needed for, the office that goes in there.
And is it handicap accessible?
It should be if the health department, yeah, I'm
Although I know the one door is the other side of the hallway's
No,
not.
that's the, east door's not.
So I didn't know if that side door was or not.
and that would be a way to get out. I think you have to put some doors where they could get there to get out if they needed to get out that east door, but it'll be all up to you.
I mean, you could make the north door courthouse business and the south door of that hallway health department.
Yeah,
And then you could block a little of that hallway for security if you had to.
just, I thought, we'd get with Darren and then if we decide to do this, see what, cause I know they also have a door that goes right into the health department, but it's exit only.
Ma'am, I do have a little space that people can use for office, it's secure. I'm just
Yeah.
saying we're here to support.
Yeah, we need space probably for some storage, because there's gonna be,
Well, the building's not done yet.
yeah, we talked to Judge Kirkland and we can go in, cause his courtroom's not going to have a lot done to it. So some of the books and stuff, he said we could store on the church pews if we needed to, because they're not gonna go in there and do a lot.
Well, we're storing some of that stuff for the health department.
Yes.
And most of that office there is open and it's a secure area.
Yeah.
We could stack it politely, put it in some bins, whatever.
Yeah.
And keep it secure.
So that's gonna be some of it. I'm gonna talk to Jason, see if they have any offices, but I'm I'm like Zach, I'm afraid if we do that thing,
I don't,
then,
I
and
don't
to,
think it's a matter of if we have problems, it's how bad are they.
it's how
gonna
bad
be.
is it, yeah. And to me, it would be horrible to spend $250,000-$300,000, I don't even know if that's a good, even an estimate to try to do a sewer and an air condition. The air conditioning system is 16 years old.
Oh,
It's
wow.
obsolete. The guy told Vicky he's having a hard time finding parts. The quote was $49,691
To fix it or replace it.
to fix it. Put a Band-Aid on it,
Yeah.
Wow.
is what it would do.
That's a lot of money for a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
I don't know that that includes the
It doesn't include the
area
Up
up
there.
there.
No, it doesn't include Micah's area,
worst Cindy's.
DA's got an air conditioner that's gone down. Our buildings just, we Band-Aided them so long that we can't do it anymore.
So we
And-
could
and
scale
just-
that smoke test down to where we only do Micah's area, since that's where we're having all the smell. Not smoke test the whole building, just smoke test that second floor.
Cause Cindy has that smell.
Yeah, Cindy had that issue.
And it's downstairs, so it's just not as bad as it.
Yeah,
And just keep, and again, $50,000 for another big Band-Aid is what that is.
Right.
You know, I think, you know, and this is my opinion, in my opinion only, we just need to fix it the right way. If we do it the right way, then we don't have to worry about it, even when we do construction. It's already done, it's already fixed, we don't have to come back in and do that again, so.
except that the bathrooms are gonna be in a different, they're gonna try to put the bathrooms, when they do the new renovations, it's all gonna be,
In line.
they're gonna try to line it up as much as they can, so that when we do have a sewer problem, we're not working over here and then over here and over here.
Absolutely.
Judge Lowe, you got anything? I know that Corey talked to you Friday afternoon, and, we've even talked about getting the nicer porta potties and putting them outside, you know, and this is just thought, I mean, I've talked to Jason and Judge and just trying to get an idea of what could possibly be done. Mike thought, what did you think maybe at the church? If everything goes right at the church.
If I didn't have to go anywhere but to that church every day, we could have it ready to go by middle of December. But me not going 1,000 places a day is few and far between when that happens.
I think our
Oh, go ahead.
concern was putting jurors in porta potties,
Yes.
making sure other people in the community weren't
Using
using
Yes.
those.
Yeah.
So this is
Um,
an air-conditioned trailer with running water, and it's not a blue box
Yeah.
that sits out there in the heat, it's a.
It's like the softball at Ampo.
Yeah, but also you're gonna get the homeless.
Yeah,
No, yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
mean,
they could
Can't
use
you
it.
lock it up at night
I was
when
gonna say,
everybody's
put a
gone?
keypad or something on them, then.
if we had to do that, if we can keep the bathrooms going and Vicky can possibly keep the air going. Because Vicky has been doing that in the mornings, whether anybody knows that or not, she's coming in and she's messing with that chiller to get it,
oh,
to
I mean,
do-
listen,
yeah,
Vicky and Fred have been our lifesavers
Yes.
last week.
yeah.
Last Friday, my courtroom started to fill with smoke, and, they came up here, and they're not trained in that, and they came up here and they took care of business.
Yeah.
They kept it going over the weekend, they are our saviors, y'all. This courthouse would not be running without those two, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
But, and I understand, I've been in the bathrooms that are the nicer porta potties, they're still porta potties.
Yeah.
I mean, and the plumbing is working, the smell is disgusting, but we've dealt with that for years. And so in our opinion, we would rather kind of tough it out, not spend any additional money on porta potties or anything else, and just try to get it fixed in full when the courthouse gets fixed.
So it sounds like we got at least 6 months before we can move to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, there's no telling what catastrophe we have on the north or south end or the middle of the county that takes away from.
Well, my building can fall down and you're not gonna have to come out there. We will make do till the new building's done. So, you don't have to come to D2.
You can get us to the early vote, where that building's in shape enough for the early vote,
Vote.
that's no.
I mean,
worry.
I'm hoping to be done in there by the end of the week and schedule the flooring guys for next week. So we're right there at the end, but
So Judge Lowe, we may need the judges to go back over to the church with Mike, and probably my thought we'd start with your area, cause it comes off the door, and let him work that way and get what you need to get done, you know, just work it around in a circle till we get.
And we're happy to, I mean, we're not super needy, like, it doesn't have to be the nicest, it doesn't have to be, you tell us on a Friday and we will go up there and clean ourselves, like,
No.
whatever it is, we
we've
will.
done nothing over there. I thought we were like at least 2 years from being serious about
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting over there.
and I guess, I just walked in, obviously I had a docket, but hearing Gary, as just a resident of Grady County, I'd rather not spend money
That's,
I'm
that
so
we
for
don't
that too.
need to, if we can just limp along for 6 months or 8 months or 9, whatever it takes to get into the church. We had fans going in my courtroom, I would rather limp along and not spend the county's
Full
money.
agreement
Yes.
with that
Mhm.
as well.
On that smoke test, all this pipe in here is cast iron, so if
Yeah.
they find a spot on the first floor, everything above it's gotta come out, cause too much weight
Yeah.
on the patch will just collapse everything,
I
so-
don't wanna do the smoke test.
And we should postpone that, especially this
I think we need to
courthouse
limp along and see how far we can get without doing it. That's
I
kinda where
agree.
I'm at.
It's kinda,
I think we start getting the church ready. Like I said, we may not be able to move the girls on the officers on the second floor once tax season starts for a while, so there's no reason to even start there. I do think we need to let people know that there is going to be a move, so that if they show up at the courthouse and the judges are over there, they don't have, they're not late getting over there.
And we can put a note in our
In your tax
tax
statement,
statements
yeah,
that says we may possibly be moving to this new address.
yeah,
Can you add
sure.
it to the website?
Probably.
Yes.
and-
Cause that way
can.
we can
Yeah.
share
We
it.
can add it to the.
I can
Yeah,
share
they
it
can
on
add
my
it,
website.
they can add it, and if Micah has jury duty, I don't know if you can put something in the jury duty. Cindy's got stuff that goes out. But I'm gonna make a motion that we start the renovation on the courthouse first. We need to get with Willowbrook. I think they'll work with us. We may have to pay for what designs they've already done over there for the annex, but we can keep those,
Absolutely.
but, that
it's
was.
not wasted money, it's
It's-
just shelved,
it's-
just shelved
yeah.
the plans for now.
Because we can come in any day and the chiller's not gonna work,
Right,
cause they got them connected together, cause one would run, and then when it shut off, this other one would run. So they put them together for us to have air right now.
and we may have to go rent some of those portable coolers. I know it won't work in Judge Kirkland's courtroom, we know it, the
But the
ceilings
thing
are too.
about those two is you vent them up in the ceiling, cause there's no windows for it to go out.
Yeah.
So you're getting hot air coming back
Back.
down, out of the
Yeah.
vents.
I mean, I do think if, on the second floor, it would be very difficult to work with no air.
Right,
Because the first day when they went out, I didn't see you over there, Vicky, and I said nice things. That first day the first day that the AC went out, I don't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday,
Monday.
it was like 83, 84 degrees.
Yeah.
It was hard to have people in the courtrooms for sure.
and we'll get a hold of CMS, cause there may be something we can do, they may be able to help us figure out what we can do. To get
If
something done.
yeah, something happens.
Security over there, if we have to move, I think we can do a temporary, where, like I said, no backpacks, none of that, just wallet, keys and stuff, and we can get away with just the wand. Instead of having all the machines over there, especially we still have people here. We'll have to sit down and discuss some stuff
Okay,
too, so
yeah.
we'll get together, but,
And like I said, I'd like to visit with Darren at the health department to
Yeah.
see,
you know, cause if we start, I'm having to put deputies here, here, and here, we need to discuss
Yeah.
some employment
yeah,
stuff. So, cause I'm telling you right now, I have 5 deputies for the courthouse, that's all I have. The blessing right now is SROs are helping to cover right now.
yeah.
School's getting ready to start this next month, so I'm losing a lot of those guys.
And hopefully by the time that it's started, we can have them over there and them over there and not,
Yeah,
you know, but my motion is to start the renovation of the courthouse.
I'll second that.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes,
Gary,
Yes.
Alright. Item 12, discussion and possible action regarding the closure of the Grady County Courthouse on Friday, July 31st, 2026, beginning at 12 p.m. to allow a plumber to perform necessary maintenance and repairs. We're putting a pin in that, so
no action.
no action.
Make a motion for no action.
I don't think we need a motion.
Okay, no action.
Item 13, discussion and possible approval for the chairman of the Board of County Commissioners to execute the required 60-day notice to OPE H&W of Grady County's intent to terminate participation in the OPE H&W Insurance Group effective October 1st, 2026. There's a meeting on August 4th? I think it's the 4th. I'm pretty sure it's that Tuesday. Yeah, cause it's after excise board
Yeah.
on that Tuesday. So on August 4th, there's a meeting with our new insurance, so if everybody wants to bring their first deputy and come listen, and that way maybe we can take that back to all of our individual departments and.
and that's gonna be over at the election board.
Yeah, election board. And I told my guys if they had any questions, to please write them down so that we could ask those questions and maybe be able to answer what they, so. That we do need an official or their first deputy or somebody from their office. That way that person can go back and explain what we're doing on the insurance.
Now, are we gonna be able to keep our colonial that we have?
Yeah, you can keep Colonial and Aflac, but from what I understand, after we go with them, they won't be able to come in and,
Yeah, your
and solicit.
existing plans, you can keep your existing plans, but any new plans that get bought will go through the
That's
new
what
insurance company.
Some of us have those cancer plans
Right.
that build way
yeah,
up, so.
yeah, no, you get to keep those, they
Okay.
just won't allow anybody to come in after.
And this'll say when they're gonna come and do the open enrollment. and all
Yeah,
that.
cause they'll come and they'll enroll, they'll come and enroll the employees.
That way I get it all set up.
And,
I
you know,
think they're gonna send somebody they'll send a team
yeah,
to
team
y'all,
in.
We
and
got like
you can
it.
have a whole day and.
Yeah. You don't have to get on and enroll everybody.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I'll herd them in like elephants.
I'll make a motion to approve this, letter terminating our OPH&W.
Second,
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 14, discussion and possible approval of a bid submitted by 1012 Fara LLC for the purchase of county-owned property identified as TID 27320 located at 628 Iowa Avenue, Chickasha, Oklahoma, in the amount of $1,600.
They're not any conjunction with the one that did the bid the other day, right?
I don't think so.
Okay,
And we checked and they didn't have any
okay.
back taxes.
And
That
that
is
is,
one that's been 10 grand on
oh, yeah,
there. We're paying milk too, so.
yeah.
I mean, might as well.
Make a motion to approve.
Yeah, not making any money now.
No.
I'll second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 15, discussion and possible action on a bid request for a new or used pad foot roller for Grady County District 1. I will make that motion to approve.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 16, discussion and possible action on opening and awarding a bid for the rebidding of soil cement for Grady County. Originally bid on 25-26-019, bid number 26-27-001.
hold on.
Okay.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
Once they approve paying for the fixing of the vehicles, do you suggest I call?
People that do it,
Just add mine into, or I.
you'll have to do yours, you'll have to give
Oh,
the
just
cheat
give me-
sheet.
Give me that.
Same thing, so you have to do all that, and take care of it.
Thank you.
It's just insurance companies will do that.
We'll move on while we're waiting on that. Item 17, discussion and possible approval of a school resource officer contract between Friend Public Schools and Grady County Sheriff.
There she is.
And I will make that motion to approve.
Gary.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
So we'll go back to item 16. It is from Fitzgerald Trucking LLC. It is signed and stamped. And looks like it's $41 a ton for 50 tons or less. 15 plus $15 a ton for spreading. Looks like that's what it is for 500, up to 500 tons or less is 14 tons for spreading. That's for all 3 districts. Delivered to barn and spread for county to mix. And it's $210 a ton, for soil cement delivered, not spread. Make a motion to accept it, it's the only bid that came in.
I'll second it.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 18, discussion and possible approval for the declaration, discussion and possible approval of the declaration of surplus of equipment for the sheriff department in accordance with 19 Oklahoma statutes 339 and 421 through 421.2.
This is gonna be a trailer and a vehicle. The vehicle, we're gonna use it for narcotics investigations, but we've stuck some money into it and it's still, we just need to get rid of it. I'm not gonna stick more money into it.
Okay.
It's being a BMW, it's expensive just because of BMW,
Got a
so,
mind of its own.
yeah. And it locks its doors and unlocks its doors on its own, that does all, it's possessed, I want it gone.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Sure,
But we'll
you need
put
to
those
sign
on
that.
the next step, when we do the auction,
mhm,
I'll get all of those on that next step, so whenever that auction is. it comes up.
Need Gary to sign there too. Need a pen? See where Saber signed,
No.
you've got to sign. Second page too.
Item 19, discussion and possible approval of declaration of surplus of equipment for Burden Senior Citizen Center in accordance with 19 Oklahoma statutes 339 and 421 through 421.2.
I make a motion to approve.
A second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 20, discussion and possible approval of the disposal of equipment for Virgin Senior Citizen Center in accordance with 19 Oklahoma Statute 421. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Alright, item 21, discussion and possible action to use the county's deductible fund account to cover a claim of damage to 10 sheriff's vehicles in a hailstorm.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 22, discussion and possible action to use the county's deductible fund account to cover a claim of damage to an emergency management vehicle in a hailstorm.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a transfer, but I don't think
Item 23, discussion and possible approval of the following 2026-2027 agreements for the assessor's office, Summit, TASC, EFS Technologies, Stanley Systems, Apprentice, Quadient Leasing, Kilpro, and MotionWorks.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Did Cindy sign all these, or is there,
well, it depends.
some of them say Grady
Yeah.
County Assessor?
I feel like she has
That's what I'm thinking.
There's one, I think, the commissioners.
Is this one with a different tab on it, maybe? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Item 24, discussion and possible approval to accept maintenance and to include these roads in the county certified road mileage to be filed with ODOT from the intersection at County Street 2800 and County Road 1600 east for 700 feet on County Road 1600 located in Section 25, Township 3N, Range 8W, and District 3.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 25, discussion and possible approval of utility pipeline road crossing permits, water line fast line permits, and driveway pinline permits.
John, one of these we're not charging for, right?
Yeah, it's a personal driveway.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. Kenny, one of them we're waiting on the check. We're supposed to have it to us today. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 26, discussion and possible approval of blanket purchase orders. I will make that motion to approve.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Item 27, discussion and possible approval of county officer monthly reports.
Make motion to approve. Anointing the sheriff.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
You did get that one for dispatch, right, Keely?
Hmm.
You did get that one for dispatch, the transfer. Oh, reward not.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I do know what you're talking about. Yes, we did.
I didn't know if it had to be on here or, okay.
Item 28, discussion and possible approval of estimated needs, request for appropriations, and transfer of appropriations. I'll make that motion to approve.
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
You're talking about the courthouse security deputies one, right?
No, the one out of
Dispatch.
dispatch. Because the undersheriff was gonna buy something out of M&O, it had to come out of
That
capital
was
outlay.
courthouse security.
Huh? Oh, was that the
That was-
courthouse?
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay, oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get signed in there.
Just
Somewhere
like
here
courthouse.
and somewhere there.
Got the,
It's like, oh, do we have another one?
Do you, are we make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Zach,
Yes.
Ruth,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.